Congratulations on your nominations and for Popolo. If you could just introduce yourself to the camera and then just explain your connection to the film, please.
My name is Quante Love, and I am one of the writers and lead actor.
And my name is Edo Natasha. I am the director and one of the writers too for Popolo.
Thank you. Well, it's always the same first question and pretty straightforward. Where did the idea come from? You know, there's always a start to these things, and how did it all happen?
We started writing in 2012, and the birth idea was I was a assistant director for a play,
Yeah.
and he was happened to be the lead actors at that time. I told him my story about my dream of becoming a American filmmakers.
Yes.
I am not American. I was from Indonesia, and I just got deployed from Afghanistan. I joined the U.S. military. And
Sorry, you joined the military to become a film.
He joined the United States military to become a filmmaker.
When you right, hang on. So I presume you're talking about a documentary filmmaker or a.
No.
Tell me what. Really?
Filmmaker.
Is this a program that you can do through the US?
No. He went to school in the U.S. and he had to find a way to be a citizen.
Right, I'm with you.
So he can be a filmmaker.
Right, okay.
So then the military gives him an opportunity. He joins the military. He goes to Afghanistan. And when he comes from Afghanistan, he goes to Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii. We meet each other. He tells me his story. And I'm like, okay, I'm from LA and I'm a filmmaker. So I said, okay, I'll help you. But we have to have a kick-ass film to get you into Hollywood with no experience, no film school, nothing. Just a dream.
So by joining the US military, does that then entitle you to become a US citizen? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, how extreme is that? So you've joined the military, potentially put yourself on the front line for a country
Well,
that's not your home country.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's not his home country.
I'm just going to throw all these questions away because I've not come across this before. This is amazing. So, okay, so you're now in Hawaii. You've now hooked up with
a
a
filmmaker.
filmmaker. Did you? Okay, you've said brilliant, but we need a kick-ass story. So where did it go from there? Did you have this kick-ass story in hand?
Let's
or?
write something that we both are aware of.
Yeah. And
Military in Hawaii.
Yeah, and he also a veteran.
Right, okay.
So we have that similarity. So we start from there. We start from a story about soldiers who coming back from Afghanistan.
Right.
And we also want to include certain aspect and elements about Hawaii and Hawaii people, because from the beginning we already thinking the idea to use Hawaii locals and Hawaii talent.
Oh my God, that's just unbelievable. So so you know why you're getting towards the sort of the nub of this. You need to write an action story. You've told him he's got to do what? Okay, what's next? What's happening next?
I wanted to go to Hawaii and write a story with a whole bunch of no-name people to prove that we can do a film outside of Hollywood that can compete with Hollywood. That's why I went to Hawaii. And when I ran into him, it was like perfect. A whole bunch of no-name people. So we got all new people on the island. No one's ever done a film before. No one's ever directed or produced. Our whole crew was a bunch of young people from the theater.
I mean, you've got the experience, though.
I
to
got
be
the
fair.
experience.
Yeah, you're experienced.
So we put together a team of all these people from the theaters. And then I taught them how to do a film. And then we shot the film.
So can I just ask, the whole story is amazing. Perhaps you should write a story about the story of this. But how on earth did you raise the finances? So you've never made a film before. Okay, you're there, brilliant, obviously to help. You've got the experience. You're trying to gel together this completely unknown crew, and to be frank, an unknown director.
It is. Completely.
I know.
How on earth did you pitch this to get the money required? How did you do that, or did you back it yourself? How did that work?
Well, it's a combination of both. I mean, I
His
backed
savings
myself
and
with
then
my savings when I was deployed and all that, military journey, and then a couple of private investors that Quante approached in his contact. So it's a combination of both.
I mean, one of the questions I have here, which I think you've already answered, is what was the most positive part about making this film? Well, I think you might have already covered that in the passion that you've projected. I mean, is there anything else you can add to the positivity you have about this project?
Yeah, I think mine is the fact that we don't help each other enough. We don't take chances with each other enough unless someone's getting a reward out of it. And my whole reward is helping someone's kid. If you can help somebody else's child get their dreams, because I have 2 children on the island.
Mm.
And then I meet him, he's 25 years old, and all I can see is someone's kid with this crazy dream that is not gonna work unless someone takes a chance on him.
And for me, it's the other way around because like I grew up very cynical and I'm very skeptical. So like
Of
when
what,
he-
filmmaking in general, or life in general?
Oh, just life in general.
Right,
So like
okay.
when I thought, like he's just gonna help me just like that, I'm the one that like really, and I'm like actually the one that kind of questioning everything. And like we have a lot of nights when we are arguing about film because like I genuinely do not trust anyone who just help for no particular reason in a sense, because he doesn't have a reason to help me, and I believe that everybody is always motivated by a selfish reason, one way or the other. But and then this was what I said, for me it's a personal growth because me as a person being confronted how cynical I am and how I'm supposed to be more open-minded in a sense that people do help each other and you should. It's almost like a mirror for me because that kind of also reflect that maybe the reason why I'm behaving like that because I am like that because I am a person who is cynical and,
Yeah, the
and doesn't want to help
cynicism,
and doesn't
yeah.
want to help other people too, and that's for me that is the biggest lesson of the whole journey.